Are we sure we can't move this to Sunday Night Football or Monday Night Football? Minnesota Vikings just one of 2 teams with 0 losses left in the NFL.
The Minnesota Vikings hit their bye week with a 5-0 record.
At home, looking to put space between their opponent, the Detroit Lions, won't be easy. Teams that put up 47, usually a problem.
When you've got 47 points on the board and the other team has 9, you are having fun.
Gonna have to do a reboot of that classic tune, call it It's So Hot in the D. Lions on a 3-game win streak. Jared Goff comes in on a tear. Back-to-back 150-plus rate games, that's rare. Follows his perfect 18 for 18 game with 18 of 25 passing, 315 yards versus Dallas, 3 touchdowns, no picks, 12.6 yards per attempt.
This is a clinic by the Lions.
Throw Goff into the cage with Minnesota's secondary like sticking King Kong and Godzilla in there. Goff's going against a bunch that's held quarterbacks to a 70.3 rating, a fat 11 interceptions.
Another pick six!
Their corners, Byron Murphy, Stephon Gilmore, Josh Metellus, Shaq Griffin, all playing roles in a defense that's held wide receivers to a 65 rating. 10 of their 11 picks on throws to wideouts.
Intercepted by Cameron Bynum.
Goff uses wideouts. He used a lot of them in his latest gem. Spread the targets around evenly, too. Amon-Ra St. Brown scored, not many yards.
Easy pitch and catch.
Tim Patrick came up with 68 yards versus Dallas.
What a catch by Tim Patrick!
Khalif Raymond, 73.
Khalif Raymond is wide open.
And then there's all those shots of Jameson they've been taking lately. Williams, 76 yards and a TD. Last 3 guys mentioned, each with a 38-yard catch in that game last week.
It has been Lions, and more Lions.
And you know it's a good day when you mess around and get a triple-double. Goff also connected on Sam Laporta for a 52-yard TD straight out of Danny O'Shea's playbook.
If you're not having fun watching that, you don't have a heartbeat.
As for Laporta, that's the only slight blind spot for Minnesota's defense so far. They've given up a rate of 101 to tight ends. Then there's the battle in the trenches, must be 21 years or older to enter. Goff has only been sacked 10 times. He's faced a below-average pressure rate on the season.
When you're standing back there, it's a great feel for a quarterback when you know you have time to survey the field.
Vikings pass rush? Well, the man in the back said everyone attack, and it turned into a ballroom blitz. DC Brian Flores sending extra heat 41% of the time. It's produced a fat 20 sacks. Jonathan Grenard, 4. Andrew Van Ginkel, 3. Patrick Jones leading the way with 5.
Brought down on the play by Pat Jones.
Goff has faced an average blitz rate so far, has 3 touchdowns against it, 1 INT, a nice 128 rating versus 5+, partially because he has those backs to dump to when needed. Jahmyr Gibbs, David Montgomery, neither was needed in the passing game last week. They were solid on the ground though. Gibbs 63 yards, 5.3 per.
Big hole. Gibbs, another first down.
Montgomery 80 yards, 6.7 a run, hit the zone twice.
Montgomery to the end zone, stays on his feet, and he's in for the touchdown.
Vikings also tough against the run, big shock. Linebacker Blake Cashman and company holding running backs to just 3.7 a carry.
And he is brought down. Terrific play. Chasing it was Blake Cashman.
All right, let's flip it. Minnesota's O. Lions defense gets their first look at Sam Darnold. So long as he didn't lose a glass slipper in London, Detroit's facing one of the best quarterbacks of 2024, 11 touchdowns, rating over 100.
Touchdown! Justin Jefferson open!
The Detroit secondary he'll try and get back on track against comes in off a 3 INT outing, 2 of them against Dak, held Prescott to 0 touchdowns, 5.4 an attempt, low 40s rate.
Intercepted!
Darnold won't have to worry about, you know what, we won't talk about it. Let's just not. Darnold has a pass rush on his hands that sacked the quarterback 4 times last week, hit him 11 times, super fat pressure rate of 47%.
Another sack for these Lions.
Are you surprised by my tears, sir? Strong men also cry. Strong men also cry. Darnold has been sackable. He holds the ball longer than your average bear. He's been bagged 3 times per game on average so far.
And he's sacked.
Lions have good corners. Terrion Arnold, Carlton Davis, Amik Robertson with 2 top-notch safeties backing them up. They've held wideouts to the 5th lowest rate. Now they get Jalen Naylor, Jordan Addison, and Kid Dynamite. Justin Jefferson, 5 catches per game, 90 yards per game, 4 touchdowns.
Caught! Anderson. That is a touchdown.
Naylor only a couple catches per contest, but 3 touchdowns. Addison clocking out with 47 yards a game so far.
Touchdown, Jordan Addison.
Plus, tight end TJ Hawkinson is close to making his 2024 debut. Have to see if it's this week. And when it gets hot in the kitchen, Darnold has Aaron Jones to dump to, assuming he's healthy. He's been good for 30-plus receiving yards, on top of 70 rush yards per game on a nice 4.9 yards per carry.
Aaron Jones, run of 16.
Ty Chandler chipping in almost 30 rushing yards per game, just 3.5 yards per run. Lions defense held Dallas to 3.1 a carry, holding running backs to 3.6 a carry for the season, so it's nothing but A-plus matchups across the board in this one. Hit the comments section with any other factors you think are worth talking about. Let's see what the panel of 10 has. It should be very colorful.